Hi, thanks for coming by. So it's Diana Delapo, Quick Contour, and I'm here to tell you about SEINT Beauty. So you're here because I've invited you to take a look at what we have to offer as far as brushes and makeup in this nice, easy compact. So you can go from a makeup bag full of products like this, layering product over product, and end up only carrying this with a mascara, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 brushes, depending on your preference. And you don't even have to go this big. Different sizes, different color palettes. These are magnetic. What happens is you buy your tins of color and they go into one of these compacts, so they're nice and easy and handy to have. So let me get started and show you this product. So I will color match you. You send me a selfie and I will pick what you need for highlights and contours based on your skin tone, your undertones, and whether or not you need a color corrector. And then we have a lot of options for lip and cheek colors. Those you can have fun with. Those are your choice, but I can guide you along the way if you are unsure. So everything for your face other than your mascara will fit into one of these compacts. This is my personal compact. I've got the triple decker, so I've got my powders on the bottom, lip and cheek, and everything for my face on the first level. A nice size to start would be one that holds 12, but you don't even have to go that big. I've got just a single 4-pack. That would be your basic highlight, contour, and lip and cheek color. That would be your 4 colors. Start with that and 1 brush and you're set and ready to go. All these products are cream based other than those shadows which I had on the bottom and my setting powder. So cream based products are great for mature skin. As our skin starts to age, we start to get some fine lines and wrinkles, start to get thinning of the skin. So the creams never dry out. They stay supple on the skin. It feels like a second skin. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing makeup. And if it does start to settle in creases, if you've put a little too much on, you can just take your fingers and dab that out. Because it doesn't dry, you can move it around a little bit. You're gonna wanna set it with a setting spray. Any setting spray works. This is the SEINT setting spray. It smells amazing, leaves a dewy finish. If you prefer a matte finish, you can just pick something up from the drugstore, any setting spray. That is kind of a necessity to keep all the creams in place. So when you are done, just give it a set and you don't have to worry about anything transferring and moving around. So we have different brushes. There are 6 main face brushes. So when I do your color match, I will recommend a brush for you. That all depends on how you like to wear your makeup. If you are a full coverage person, I would recommend the buff brush. That will do both your contours, your highlights, getting into fine detail areas. If you like a light application or a natural finish, something like the blend brush. I do love this brush to put on my brightening highlights. I tend to use 3 brushes. My favorite one for contour is the detail brush. So the larger end can chisel out the cheekbones, the flatter end to put on more of a larger area of contour, also down into my chin, and then the smaller one for more detail work. We do have a brush for powders. That would be your setting powder. You can use the other end for your highlight and contour though. This was the main brush, the only brush that originally was brought out. Your pointy end for detail, your buffing end for larger areas. So you can do contour, you can do your brightening, more of a blending. So that one is a great medium coverage brush, all round brush. If you're only going to get one, that would be a good one as well. And one of my favorites, the blush and bronzer brush. So a more dense end for the blush. You can also put on the rest of your foundation colors with this. And the nice fluffy bronzer end, just to give you that warm sun-kissed glow. So I would recommend one of those along with your color match. Then we have some smaller brushes. This one has some dense ends, so it can be used for some foundation colors as well. If you have any color correcting you want to do, hide little spots on your face, this is great for detail. Also contouring the nose. You can use it for eyeshadows as well, nice small brush. And then there is the eyeshadow brush, which typically you're just going to use it for eyeshadows. Another nice product we have is the shadow switching tile. So I only need one brush, even though I have all these different colors. I'm going to use one color and then I'll just swipe it around on that shadow switching tile to knock off any excess, and then I can go into another color, knock off that color and go in. So great for that. And then our other two brushes here, a multitasker. It's a denser brush. It's great for creams. You can use it for eyeshadows as well. Eyeliners, nice pointy end. Also any detail work you want to do, lip liner. And our line brush, which has the spoolie end for brows, which we also have a brow wax. Just get it wet with a little setting spray, rub it in there, and then you can comb your brows. You can detail your brows with some of your contour right up underneath, fill them in if they happen to be a little thin. As we age, again, we start to lose brow. Let me just fix that while we're there. All right, brow hairs. So how about if I get started showing you your highlights? So there is quite a range. I don't have them all in here for whatever reason, but depending on your fair, medium, into your dark skin tones, I'm going to recommend two of these. One will be matching your skin tone, and then a brightening one, which is going to be about 2 or 3 shades lighter to give you an awake look where the sun would normally hit your face, or a candle would leave a glow on your face, which typically will be your higher spots, and to brighten up around the eyes. Okay. Our contours are a cool based dark tone, and they are made to create shadows where the sun would leave a shadow on your face. So into your jawline, okay, underneath your jawline, and back into your hairline. So you're kind of creating a 3 with your contour. And from there, we can use contour on your nose, under your lip to give it more fullness. You can use the contour in your brows. You can use it as an eyeliner. You can even use it into the crease of your eyes for an eyeshadow, just to give it depth. Likewise, your brightener, you could take one of your brighter colors and use that on the lids of your eyes, on the brow bone just below it, to make your eyes pop. So all multifunctional. I would recommend those 3 shades, 2 highlights, a brightening and a main, and a contour, and then 1 lip and cheek color, which would kind of be your option. We have some nudes and plums, some reds, some peaches. So there's a lot of options to choose from. We've got 20 to 25 colors, and there's matte finish right up to a glossy finish. I started and I chose 3. I like to have a few options. I do recommend more than just one, but yeah, if you just want to start out with a basic 4 palette, give it a try. one lip and cheek color, a contour, and 2 highlights. From there, if you wanted to get into a double decker, which is 8 colors, I would recommend an illuminator, which placed in spots on your face where sun would reflect. These come in creams or powders, but it reflects light. You can see I've got some here on my Cupid's bow. That's my favorite spot to place it. It just kind of adds more depth to my lips. I'll typically put it on the tip of my nose and chin. In the evenings, I do my cheekbones, not so much during the day. Okay, from there, a bronzer. So our bronzer is just a sheer brown color, a warm brown color, as opposed to contours, which are cool. And this can be built up. It can be blended out, and that's just going to add a warm sun-kissed glow to your face. I use it a lot on my neck. I don't get a lot of sun on my neck, so I get a big white spot here. So by putting the bronzer on my neck, that kind of matches my face to my chest and brings it all together so it doesn't look like my head is floating, and just warming up the high spots of my face. So if you would like to be color matched, you can reach me through the link below, and you can also comment below, match me, and I can send you information. I am trained to do that off of a selfie, so I can tell you if you're going to need a color corrector, what color tones are going to be best for you. If you do live locally, you can see me in person. I'll still need that selfie to pick those colors prior, and then we can sit down together and I can go through this step by step. But I'm also going to be adding a lot of tips and tutorials here that you can follow along with, so you can become really comfortable with it and get your makeup done in 10 minutes or less. So I look forward to coming to you more often. If you would like to subscribe to this channel, you'll get updates on every time I come out with new information. And I look forward to working with you. Thank you.